Haven't been doing a lot of machining recently. I've been going to various shows. Last week I was at the Sodbusters show in Fort Ransom State Park, North Dakota. This show features late 1800s, early 1900s farming in North Dakota with a special emphasis on horse-drawn equipment. There's the horse barn. See a few of the horses there. We move on to a cook car. That was the dining hall for threshers during those years. It's built on an old threshing machine frame, and got people in period dress working in there. I can't remember just what they were making, but they were actually cooking. And now we've got some horses drawing some farm equipment. The day I recorded this was 92 degrees, and got a 3-horse team pulling a one-bottom plow, and behind that is a 2-horse team pulling a disc. So we'll follow the horses here a little bit. You can see them working. There are other events or displays at this show that I didn't record. They have a horse-powered threshing machine. They cut and load hay with horses, put hay in the barn. This is the disc coming up to us now. And you can hear in the background some of the other machines. There's the disc going away from us. Just breaking up the clods from the plow. This is a corn sheller, shoveling corn into the machine, which shakes the corn off the cobs, puts the corn in a hopper, and then it is elevated up and loaded into a grain truck. There's the tractor that's running the corn sheller, and there's the wagon. You can see the elevator with the shelled corn going into the wagon. The husks are going up that conveyor and just piled on the ground. Another shot of the guy shoveling the corn out of the corn crib into the sheller. And the pop you hear is a hit and miss engine that's running the elevator. It's a fascinating operation to watch. Old machines doing their work. Another shot of it. In the background there is a man driving a team, either back to the barn or getting ready to hook up to some other equipment. Like I said, it was a hot day, so nobody was working real hard because of the heat. This is the sawmill that's on the site. They run the sawmill, saw planks. I got a few shots of that. Sawing a log, into planks, and then they will saw the planks into boards. At times, years past they've run this sawmill with a steam traction engine, but this year they're using an internal combustion engine. Another shot of the sawmill, another angle, came down with a board, and then there's another guy that will grab that board up, and it will cut it to length. There's the board. And as they're cutting another board, we'll grab that board, take it over to the other saw, place it on that saw, which will cut it to a specific length. That saw is being run by a tractor. And then stack it onto pallets. This is the engine that's running the sawmill. These are my engines displayed in the blacksmith shop. My little power hammer, a horizontal bill engine, a vertical engine, and I also have the horizontal slide valve mill engine. In the background you can see the shop. I didn't video any of the smiths working. There were 3 of us working in that shop. But again, we took a lot of breaks due to the heat. This is the wheelwright demonstration. Finish out the video with putting a wheel or a tire on a wagon.
Thicker than we usually do. It's going to take a little longer to heat up. What we're going to show you is how to get that steel tire smaller onto this brand new wheel. So the reason it's smaller, when it's finished, it's actually going to be that wood. So it's hot. So what we do is, every year, sometimes people bring us wheels, sometimes we do wheels from the hay wagons and things here, but we rebuild the wheels. As long as the hub is good, we'll buy all new wood from the Alamo, Pennsylvania. So we buy the round rim, 2-inch thick by 3-inch wide, both bent. Those are called fellows. They come a little bit longer than halfway. We buy all brand new bolts. Bolts come longer than we need. Someone finished on the end. And we have to basically cut this fit in. This what the wheel was. Okay? So gotta cut it length.
There's the tire, the rim sitting in the fire.
An angle on the post. So when you look at a wheel on a wagon,
Now we're carrying the hot tire over to the wheel on a frame. We set it on there and drive it off.
good.
The wood is starting to smoke and burn, so they take water, put it on the wheel to keep the wood from burning. They don't want to cool it too much because it hasn't been precisely fitted yet. to take the wheel off of the frame, pick it up by the spokes because the rim is still hot. Adjust it a little bit more. Now it's being put in a trough of water to cool down the
One side.
rim a little more.
Really hot.
Try and get it even.
That was boiling really good.
Really can say it's boiling really good, so that's still hot.
Ready to
Now he's taking two hammers, and as they rotate the wheel, he's lining that up on the tire up on the wheel, so it's even. Now it goes back into the water, shrink down the tire more. When the tire heats, it expands. Now they're shrinking it so it's tight on the wooden wheel by cooling off the tire. Taking the clamps off that held the two halves of the wheel together. Now it's being held together by the tire.
Going up? Yeah. It dries quick. You can get it stuck. This side right here.
Now what he's going to do is hit at each spoke to sink everything down firmly. You can't see it really good from here, but one man is moving the wheel, the other one is hammering on each spoke. And that seats everything together. Then pick it back up, back to the water trough, and finish the
You
cooling.
see one part there. I just held hotter than the rest. I don't think too many people do it, you know. All the time, but maybe.
And when they get it cool to their satisfaction, take it out of the trough, carry it over, and just lean it back up against the bench there to put it on display. And people that have been observing can come take a look at it and see what it looks like. Thanks for watching. and I'll go to another show, and we'll see you next time, and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you.